With the beginning of the new year, India began a new journey at the United Nations Security Council as it became its non-permanent member for the eighth time. Ever since, New Delhi, which is not only at the forefront of fighting terrorism, especially cross-border terrorism, but is also one of its biggest victims, has been raising the issue of international terrorism and its sponsor at the council. A report.
India has been a constant victim of Pakistan-backed terrorism. However, with its revived counter-terrorism strategies, the country has not only managed to defeat this menace at home, but is also leading the collective fight against this global threat, along with the world's powerful economies like the United States. Going on the same routes, India assumed the temporary membership of the United Nations Security Council at the beginning of 2021. And ever since, it has been raising its voice against the acts of terrorism at the global level. Hoping that conflict in Syria will end completely, India recently said that it is ready to play a constructive and meaningful role in the United Nations Security Council towards achieving that objective.
The presence of foreign terrorist fighters, along with continued terror activities, has worsened the situation on the ground. It is imperative that all parties must adhere to their international obligations to fight terrorism and terrorist organizations in Syria as designated by the Security Council.
According to the Global Terrorism Index 2020, Greater Middle East continues to be the focal point of terrorism, while South Asia suffered most fatalities. Yemen, one of the Arab world's poorest countries, is witnessing the world's worst humanitarian crisis. The Yemeni civil war has evolved from a struggle for power into a violent conflict defined by tribal and ethnic lines. Terrorists from Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula and the local affiliate of the rival Islamic State terror group have taken advantage of the chaos by seizing several areas and carrying out deadly attacks, notably in Erbil. A few days back, at least 22 people were killed and more than 50 wounded in an attack at the airport in southern Yemeni city of Aden. Being the head of the Counter-Terrorism Committee at UNSC, India condemned this attack and called for the perpetrators of this heinous act to be held accountable and urged the international community to support the Yemeni government in its efforts to do so, ensuring that terrorists do not take advantage of such situation.
The targeting of the civilian airport and the killing of government officials, civilians, and others is unacceptable and cannot be justified for any reason whatsoever. The perpetrators of this heinous act should be held accountable, and I urge the international community to support the government of Yemen in its efforts to do so. We should ensure that terrorists do not take advantage of such situation.
Jihadist and Islamic terrorist organizations are also gaining momentum in West African countries. Groups like Islamic State, Boko Haram and Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb continue to expand through affiliates all over Africa, including Nigeria and Mali. Despite the presence of French and UN peacekeeping forces in Mali, armed groups are still very active and carry out violent attacks, killing thousands of soldiers and civilians.
The main reason for the coup d'etat and the overthrow of the civilian government in 2012 was the alleged mishandling of the situation in northern Mali. The situation further worsened due to the offensive and terrorist and extremist armed groups in southern Mali in early 2013. MINUSMA took over from AFISMA only in July 2013.
In today's globalized world, no country is immune to the threat of terrorism. The devastation due to COVID-19 pandemic has further underscored the importance of global cooperation. In the words of India's External Affairs Minister, the country's approach will be guided by 5 S: Samman, Samvad, Sahyog, Shanti and Samriddhi, meaning respect, dialogue, cooperation, peace and prosperity. With such approach, India would be able to launch a collective mechanism against the massive threat posed by terrorism for for preserving international peace and security.